Hi, welcome to Storytime Online. Today we're going to read a fun book called 365 Penguins. It's illustrated by Jean-Luc Fromenthal and Joël Jolivet. And if you look on almost every page, there's these little blue feet. On New Year's Day, at 9 o'clock in the morning, a delivery man rang our doorbell. And this is the French Postal Service. It was originally a French book. I opened the box. A penguin! Who sent us such a strange gift? We looked for the sender's name all around the box. Nothing. Look, said my sister Amy. I'm number 1. Feed me when I'm hungry. Strange, said my father. The next morning, ding dong, penguin number 2. On the box, there was still no name, no address, nothing. Only a note, slightly different this time. I'm number 2, and like number 1, I need you to take care of me. The day after, ding dong, penguin number 3, anonymous like the others. This time, the note said, there's always a 3 after a 2. Please take care that I don't catch the flu. This is getting weirder and weirder. And it went on like that until the end of the week. On Sunday, we had 7 penguins in our house. On Monday morning, during breakfast, we had a big discussion about naming the penguins. Alfred, Dopey, Moose. No need to argue, Mommy said. I don't think. Ding dong. We're going to keep them. At the end of January, there were 31 penguins in the house. No more, no less. This one's getting in trouble. February has only 28 days. Each morning, another penguin arrived. That made 31 plus 28. And number 60 on the next day. But there was a problem. What should we do with those penguins? Give them away, Mommy suggested. Daddy had a better idea. We should organize them. 4 times 15 equals 60, Daddy said. You only have to know how to count. Plus 1. On April 10th, exactly, penguins number 100 arrived. This weird sense of humor reminds me somehow of someone, Mommy said. After the first 3-digit number, our problems really began. Here were some of them. Feeding the penguins. Each penguin ate 2.5 pounds of fish per day. 2.5 pounds times 100 penguins, 250 pounds. A pound costs $3, $750 per day. No, 2.5 pounds times 101. And if you look closely, it says 750 on the calculator. Taking care of the penguins, we didn't have to clean them, but me first, I'm late. Arr! I hate penguins. Penguins, penguins everywhere, black and white and in my hair. 2 or 3 would be quite nice, but hundreds more, let's think twice. Bathroom, bedroom, closet, kitchen. We've had enough. It's time to ditch 'em. Amy is right. It's time to make a serious decision. Housing the penguins. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Ted, get the hammer and the saw. Basically, penguins are like eggs. And how do you arrange eggs? In a box of dozen. Exactly, 12 boxes of 12 penguins will have even room left over. The next day went by and penguins piled up. On May 24th, we had 144 penguins. The next day, our problem started all over again. It says here his name is Chili, so this is where the blue feet start. When summer arrived, there were new complications, the heat. Penguins are not used to warm climates. When the temperature rises, they become restless. And the noise, 180 restless penguins sound like a playground at recess. Quack, 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 quack. Let's not talk about the other problems. We can't stand the smell. Find a solution. So Daddy paced around in a circle. Penguins, meet your match. Mommy jumped into action, and Amy went crazy. Arg, penguins too! On the 4th of August, a gleam of hope. Daddy found a new way of storing the penguins. You see the blue feet? A cube, 6 times 6 times 6. Unfortunately, this was a short-term solution. Here's another note. This silly sense of humor reminds me of someone. 217 is here, and the end isn't near. Once you've reached the point of no return, one penguin more or one penguin less each day doesn't make much difference anymore. You live penguin, you think penguin, you dream penguin, and you become a penguin. Before we could say quack, it was the end of the year. On December 31st, 365 guests in dinner jackets were in the house, but we had New Year's Eve on the lawn. Ding dong! $3.64, $3.65. You're all here, my dears, even you, my little Chili with your blue feet. Who is it? It's your Uncle Victor, the ecologist. Then Uncle Victor explained to us, as you know, the planet is heating up. Ice caps are melting year after year. These lovely birds of the South Pole see their territory get smaller and smaller. To increase their chances of survival, I decided to introduce them to the North Pole. But, unfortunately, you can't export endangered species, so I found an expensive but secret way. Sending one penguin a day to your family during 1 year. One day a male, the other day a female. 182 couples equals 364 penguins, plus this little Chili. Who's so cute with his little blue feet? That's 365 penguins. Your old Uncle Victor is not so crazy, but he still has a terrible sense of humor. Then Uncle Victor left with all his penguins, except for one. We'll take care of you, Chili. And life started to return to normal. But the next day, the delivery man came to the door. Ding dong. What do you think it's going to be? The end.